morning children, welcome to the class of science. Children, in today's class we are studying chapter number 5, rocks, minerals and soils. And we are knowing about rocks, the types of rocks. As you know that the earth is made up of rocks, and you have already come to know about the three kinds of rocks. Those are the igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks. And about igneous rocks, you have come to know how are they formed. Sedimentary rocks, you have already come to know how are they formed. So in today's class, children, we are going to talk about the metamorphic rocks. How are they formed and what are the types of metamorphic rocks are there. So children, let's try to understand how are metamorphic rocks being formed. Children, rocks that have changed their form are called metamorphic rocks. What do you mean by metamorphose? To metamorphose means to change form, to change its form. So in all you have come to know that rocks that have changed their form are called metamorphic rocks. They have changed their form. What is the kind of change they have done? When changes happen to igneous, sedimentary or older metamorphic rocks due to heat and pressure, metamorphic rocks get formed. So this is the main thing which you should know. How are metamorphic rocks being formed? What is happening in this? So then when changes happen to igneous rocks, this is the igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, as I have explained it to you in my previous class. When changes happen to igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks or older metamorphic rocks due to heat and pressure, metamorphic rocks are get formed. So this is how the metamorphic rocks are being formed. And in all, you will come to know the types of metamorphic rocks which we are having. One is marble, then the slate, then the gneiss, then the quartzite. So let us talk about the marble first. Children, marble are very commonly used, and I am very sure as I am talking about marble, you will be just thinking that some or the other way you are also using marbles in your own house. Maybe your house floors are being made with a marble. So let's know about marble. How are they formed? Children, marble is formed from limestone. How are they formed? They are formed from limestone, a sedimentary rock, and this is how the marbles are being formed. And the example of marble, the beautiful example which I am going to talk about is the world famous Taj Mahal in Agra is built from marble. So it is one of the most beautiful monument, Taj Mahal, which is there in Agra, our country, India. And I would like to have the pleasure to show you the beautiful monument, that is the Taj Mahal, which is made of white marbles. If you have ever seen or visited Agra, you must have seen this monument, beautiful white marble being used, and the beauty of this is that it is of white color. Can you just have a look at the marble and the Taj Mahal, the beautiful Taj Mahal which is in Agra. If you have ever visited, just try to visit this place and see how the marble being used to make this Taj Mahal. So I hope you enjoyed seeing the beautiful Taj Mahal which is made of white marble, and it looks very beautiful. So in all you have come to know about the most world famous Taj Mahal which is made of marbles. Next we talk about the slate. Children, it is formed from shell, a sedimentary rock. It is easily split into layers. So how is it formed, children? It is formed from shell, a sedimentary rock. it is easily split into layers. So let's try to have a look of this kind of a rock, that is the slate, how it looks. So here I am bringing it to you to show you the kind of slate, how it looks. Just try to observe and see. They are having layers. You can see the layers. I am trying to show it to you. So these are formed in kind of layers. And this is the kind of a grey slate, the rock which we are talking about, which is formed from shell, a sedimentary rock, and it is easily splits into layers. Next, children, we are going to know about the third one, that is gneiss. It is formed from granite and igneous rock. How it is formed? It is from the granite and igneous rock. You should remember that slate is made from the sedimentary rock, whereas gneiss is made from the igneous rock. It has streaks or bands running across it, and it is crushed and used in road construction. How it is used in road construction? It is crushed and used in road construction. And children, after getting polished, we can use it to make kitchen counters and window sills. After being polished, it can be used to make kitchen counters and window sills. So let's try to see how it looks. It has been shown in the textbook. The kind of rock which is formed from granite and igneous rock. And it has streaks and bands running across. So let us see streaks and bands which are shown here in the textbook. Just see. Children, this is the kind of stone, gneiss, and it is having bands and streaks. Can you see nicely? So this is the kind of the rock which we are talking about, which is formed from granite and igneous rock, and it has got streaks and bands running across. And it is crushed. When it is crushed, it is used for road construction. As well as after getting polished, it is used in the kitchen to make counters and window sills. Fourth one, we are talking about quartzite. Children, quartzite is formed from sandstone, which is rich in the mineral quartz, and it is very hard rock. So one and all thing which you have come to know, children, out of all these things, quartzite is formed from sandstone, which is rich in mineral quartz. So I just showed to you how it looks. They are just being shown in the textbook right here. See, this is the kind of rocks being shown. How are they looking? Just have a look at them. Quartzite, and it is from the sandstone, which is rich in mineral quartz, and it is very hard rock. So in all, children, one and only thing which you should remember, that marbles are formed from limestone, a sedimentary rock, whereas slate is formed from shell, a sedimentary rock, whereas gneiss is formed from granite and igneous rock, whereas quartzite is formed from sandstone. And this is how these things you should remember. Remember, marble from limestone, sedimentary rock, very easy to remember. Slate, sedimentary rock, the name of the rock is shell. Then gneiss formed from granite and igneous rock. And lastly, quartzite formed from sandstone, and which is rich in the mineral, and it is very hard rock. Clear, children? So I hope you have come to know about all the things which I have shared with you in this class today about the metamorphic rocks. The rocks that have changed their form are called metamorphic rocks. And what do you mean by metamorphose? To change its form. Clear? Do not forget this. And when changes happen to igneous rock, sedimentary rocks, or older metamorphic rocks due to heat and pressure, metamorphic rocks are getting formed. Clear, children? So do not forget, children, what I have shared about the marble, which is very commonly used in and out to make temples, and even in the houses nowadays people are preferring to make the floor of marbles. Those are of white color, they look beautiful and neat and clean. So the various kind of uses you have come to know about the kind of metamorphic rocks in my class today. How are they used and what are the four types of rocks? Those are the marble, slate, grease and quaternary. Dear children, I hope you have come to know in all about the three kinds of rocks which we have learned in my all classes, about the igneous rocks, the sedimentary rocks and the metamorphic rocks in all. So gradually one thing you should remember, that the earth is made up of rocks. The three kinds of rocks which we have discussed about are igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. And lastly we have covered up the topic regarding the third metamorphic rocks in my class today. So try to, again I am requesting you, try to see and find some of the rocks which are very easily available nearby your place, and just try to identify these kind of rocks which are having these kind of features. Dear children, that's all for my class today. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye for now. Take care.